Alrighty, and welcome back to Wildewitch RP's live play of our Burning Veil campaign. What is Wildewitch RP, you may ask? I'll tell you. Wildewitch RP is me, Faye, your game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We are a couple who love role-playing games and sharing stories with all of you so much that we quit our day jobs and created our own company so that way we could create high-quality TTRPG experiences full-time. We've been very fortunate along the way to meet many awesome, amazing players who have joined us on our adventure, including the players who are with us tonight. And you can join them in all the fun. To get started playing with us, just join our Discord and website community, where you can sign up for games, meet us and all of our players, talk about your favorite characters and stories, and even roleplay on our forums. We've got plenty of games that happen every day, Monday through Saturday, so that way you can play in the Mortal Guardians episodic campaign and fight back against the evil Coven of Zol and their dark masters from the void beyond the stars. We also offer high-quality custom quests, magic items, and our playthrough of D&D's Dragonlance campaign. So take a moment during the game to join us and introduce yourself. We can't wait to see you at the table. Now, speaking of the table, let's get started with tonight's game. And we will pick up where we had left off, to a degree. Bit of a recap. You had traveled to Vale de Fera to break a curse of Avi's, and you were quite successful. You had bested Festrian, and while you may not have killed her, the curse was removed. And since you had already spent quite a bit of coin for the in the rooms, you decided why not stay a while and entertain some of the other possibilities of spending time that had presented itself to you all. Bongos and other festivities. What had happened is, however, quite different. The strange incidences from a not so illusory magic show to old stories brought to light, tensions high, and a bounty being present. You had quite a bit of things, and, well, Cecil, you took some time to cool your head about Atravenza. After the battle outside of the Spriganok spiritual lounge, you had slipped away, walked the streets, and kept your mind perhaps busy rather than letting it just wander. But as the hours grew late, you found yourself making your way back to the Precious Heart, knowing that that would be eventually where your companions would head if they have not been there already. And Cecil, as you arrive, you do so in time to hear Bracken call from the overhang where Ansel is gone, missing. You make your way inside just after everybody else, and you can see the ruined room. You hear the notes being talked about, this ransom that is happening. You also spot the goblin that is with your companions, this scrawny runt of a goblin. And what do you all do now that you are all present together?
We gotta go get him.
Yeah.
Who's that? And I point at the little goblin.
Oh, that's Cadreb.
Why is he here?
Because he's with us.
He's a goblin.
Yeah, but he's all right though.
Mm-hmm.
You're sure?
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
cool.
Actually, I'm a bit warm-blooded.
All right, now I'm with Cecil.
Wow.
I,
Look,
if you need me to go out and privy well and wait, for things
No.
to be roughened up. I mean, I can taking the shirt off now if I need to clean
No.
everything.
That's not necessary. I promise. Ansel is gone.
I agree. We don't have time for this right now. We know where he's being held, right?
Yeah.
Got the ransom note.
Then I think we need to go where they said to meet them.
So, as you are heading out, how do you approach finding the big house under Hag's Row?
Now to ask someone where that is. Yeah. Hags Row, at least.
Okay. Do you ask someone in the inn, or do you ask someone on the street?
You know what? I think I'd ask Felicity. There's a bit of, I wouldn't say trust, but there's a bit of history.
Yeah, you're able to flag down Felicity. I thought you'd bedded up for the evening. Anything I can do for you? Send something up?
Where is Hag Row?
Oh, if you're looking for Hag's Row, it's a neighborhood in the lower Root Brown tunnels. But I wouldn't suggest going down there. Well, it's very crowded, and you're likely to find yourself with a bit of. Well, you're likely to find yourself more viable to some pickpockets out there.
Appreciate your concern and your. How do we get there?
You just head into the lower root run. It is. You keep going down until you're almost at the Fagrim, and that's where Hank's Roll will be.
All right.
Did she say Fagrim?
Yes, she did.
Oh, great. At least it's just next to the Fagrim.
I don't know. If you go down into the Fagrim, you get there's some great mushrooms down there. You know.
I ignore Cadric.
Well, we need to go. Ansel's too important. We need to get him.
Yeah, we should probably go save.
Wow.
What? I'm agreeing.
It's the way you're agreeing with me.
Whoa. I'm agreeing with you. We should go save him.
Yes, we should.
Well, there we go. We're all on the same page.
I don't. But sometimes it's the tone of the way you say things, and it makes me think maybe you're not really on my side.
No, I'm on your side. What is it? This is a whole thing.
I don't know. I'm really concerned about my friend.
Well, let's go get him then.
Okay.
Does this goblin have to come with us?
Yes, he's coming with us. He's part of our group.
But we're going after goblins.
And
Maybe he can talk to them.
I can talk to them. What's stopping him from stabbing us in the back with his little goblin-y fingers?
well, then he wouldn't get any more pretty clothes.
Pretty close. You know, a real selling point.
Yeah,
Look,
we sold him on employee benefits, as it were.
You know, I could, if you want some sort of like collateral, for, you know, me like not stabbing you, I could give you my my pliers.
We don't need your pliers.
And
You gonna take the man's pliers, Cecil?
I don't want the pliers.
Well, then I guess we're good.
I'm gonna look at Lorcan. What kind of look is he giving me?
Lorcan actually, as soon as you look over to Lorcan, looks away. Go ahead, roll me an insight check, please.
Can't believe he's friends with a racist.
Lorcan's hard to read at this moment, but he does look away quickly as you look at him.
I'll look back at Avi and Brack and say, okay, I'll believe and trust you here. I just have more to tell you, but let's not waste any more time. Ansel needs us.
Cadrib, as you guys head out, following the general direction of what Felicity has told you. So, you guys, you never been to the Root Brine before? You ever been to the Fagrim?
We've been to the Fagrim. Little parts of it, but...
Oh. Well, of course, you probably have seen the mushrooms down there. Have you seen any of the valuables?
Valuables?
Yeah, you know, the peoples of the Root Brine that go in, they look around for valuables, and the Fagrim people, they gone in there and, well, they don't come back. Sometimes they leave stuff.
Pretty sure the only thing we found in the Fagrim were flutterworms.
You know, if you get into a pinch, flutterworm is great for a salad.
I'll keep that in mind.
Not that I've ever eaten a flutterworm or anything.
Is he lying?
Roll an insight check, you have advantage.
You can always just assume.
That's a natural 20.
Oh yeah, he's definitely eaten a flutterworm before.
I won't say anything.
he's lying.
You would be able to tell that he's eaten a flutterworm before, yes.
I'm gonna keep that to myself for now.
All right.
I'm just gonna assume he has.
Easily done. So you know that there's going to be a lot of hags down in Hagsville, right? It's not just a name.
I figured.
It means we won't have a lot of guards. Good for me. There might be other gangs, though, which will be bad for me.
Won't let nothing happen to you.
You know, you could. Like, I'm very much used to that.
I don't want to.
I'm just saying that you don't have to worry too much. But if it comes down to having to save me or the pretty clothes, I'd rather you save the pretty clothes.
Look good at the pretty clothes if you're not there to wear them.
I mean, like, they won't get soiled, you know?
You don't gotta worry about it, Cadrat.
Alright. As you all head down, you do get to the lower root brine. And moving about, go ahead, give me investigation as you get closer to Hag's Row. Oh, Bracken.
You know how it is.
So, Avi, as your group is walking along, it's taking some time. It is crowded down here. Many people moving about, beggars as well as ruffians that eye your group. But as you are moving about, you think you might see something weighing a beggar nearby, kind of almost trip over them. This hunched over gnome-like figure who looks up from her cane where she's on the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was the one that got in your way. I'm terribly sorry. Please don't call one of the enforcers on me.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
I just am packing up my stuff now. I'm aware that the enforcers want this area for themselves.
Mm.
And you can see she's got like just this small cart and blankets that are being packed up. She moves very slowly.
Do you need help?
No, I'm quite fine. I don't want to be taking up anyone's more day or...
Oh, no, let me help you, please.
Oh, you're so kind.
I'll start helping her pack up her stuff.
Okay.
We're not from around here. We're looking for a big house. Under Hexra. You know anything about that?
Oh, no. I try to keep out of any sort of housing districts or any sort of unsavory business. I've been, quite fine keeping to myself all these last few years.
Mhm.
All right. The enforcers, they're a big problem here.
Oh, they're just one of the other gangs out there. But it is no worry. I understand that some people just are going to take certain areas. Whether they are smaller folk like us there or not.
Mm. Oh, well, certainly have to keep an eye out then. Are we close to Hagsgrove?
Well, you're right in it right now.
Oh,
Oh, perfect.
okay.
Avi,
Yeah.
it's at this point that you feel a hand that you do not see
Mm?
around your purse.
No. I'm gonna whip around.
You don't see anyone immediately nearby you, but go ahead, roll for me a perception check, please.
Ooh.
As you spin around, maybe 20 feet away, 25, just kind of peeking out of a corner with a hand outstretched, you see this young figure as if they are manipulating some unseen extended grasp. And seeing that you have spotted them, they bolt down the alleyway. And you feel the presence around you, or coin purse disappear.
Mhm. Have we gotten like all of her stuff packed up?
Yes, she's now
Okay,
has it
cool.
all on the cart. And is...
Okay. So sorry. Keep safe. We gotta go. And I'm gonna this way.
Okay. Avi breaks off into a sprint after this figure.
What the heck? Okay, following Avi.
Okay. Ron is also there.
Following.
Lorcan and Ulcus bring up the back. Avi,
Mm-hmm.
22 perception check. You're able to spot the figure as it runs down the different alleys, taking twists and turns, and it's very easy to catch up with them. Shorter legs, and they're it seems not yet finished with their growing. As you come up, it is a young halfling figure who, as you get closer, you can see is covered with dirt and grime, and is looking, trying to find a way out of this situation as you all get closer.
Stop if you're smart.
Figure stops.
Why are you trying to steal from me?
Because you look rich,
Promise you I'm not.
and you're richer than I am.
You don't believe I'm fixing to say this. If you needed money, all you had to do was ask.
Right. Like you just go up to some posh looking whoever it is you are, and you just ask him, "Hey, can you give me a coin?"
Posh? What'd you call us?
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
That's how you're gonna get spit in your face.
About to get spit in your face right now, calling me posh.
Now, if you were to give us some information, that you might have about a big house, you might could earn some coin.
Lady, look at me. And he motions to himself.
Mm,
I'm one of the smallest things out here. Everything's a big house to me.
of course.
Yeah,
Listen. Our friend is missing, and we need to find him. You know of any gangs that might have that's a big question. Gangs all obviously are here.
Yeah, plenty of them will take someone if it'll get them ransom.
Yeah. All they told us was big house and Hagro. Under Hagro.
Then just take the tunnels down.
Where's the closest tunnel?
You want to go back out of the alleys, and you'll find one of the descending pathways, and it'll take you down to the tunnels.
all right.
All right. I'll hand him 5 gold.
He snatches it as if he's expecting someone to take it away from him the moment that it's offered.
You won't know how nice people are unless you give them a chance.
Chances don't take you very far down here.
All right. Go on.
And lead you back to where I'm going? No way. You leave first.
All right, fine.
You do not hear footsteps following after you. It seems that he is waiting until you are well on your way before he starts wherever he goes. And as you guys start heading back to the main road to find your way towards the tunnels, Katarib looks up to you. Bradley just got himself a new set of teeth.
Well, good for him then.
I mean, you've done a good thing there. Now, some people gotta pay for them teeth themselves. I got him.
Just appreciate what you're doing. We need to find it.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Katarib nods, doesn't back off or anything. You do make your way down into the area beneath Hagro. And what you find is a large 2-story, heavily dilapidated estate house. It's built into the wet mud and around the old tree roots. you see that the dwelling is flanked by 2 other smaller houses, more or less caved in. But it does seem that they are still being used by squatters and opportunists. As you pass by the structure, or coming upon it, roll for me survival or nature checks, please. Okay. It appears to all of you that there is a natural spring flowing along the eastern side of the structure, and Avi, Bracken, you know that you may be able to exploit it for weaknesses in the walls. You do see through some of the windows and doorways that the house does have quite a number of figures in here. So, what are you guys doing?
They said we would. They said we would see them.
Well, yeah. Do you think they got their own address wrong? I wouldn't put it past them, frankly.
Oh, honestly, neither would I. Are there windows?
Yeah, that's what you just. There are windows and
Okay,
doors, and you
sorry.
saw movement and figures inside.
There's so much happening behind me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to peek in a window.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
All right. As you move up towards the window, you're able to peek in without seeming to alert anyone. You see that there are quite a bit of muckers that are in the room that you're looking at. They seem to be playing cards as they wait. There are others that move around. Not all are goblins, though most of them are. You do see an ogre, some half-orcs, what looks to be a pixie that flitters out of the room to the other areas of the house.
Anybody look like they're standing guard at a door or anything?
Not down here. They all seem to be just waiting to see what happens. So
Got it.
likely if someone comes in through the door or one of the windows to be ready.
So what, they're set up for us on the inside or something?
Definitely on the first floor. It's not just goblins. There's the ogres, half-orcs. There's a pixie. No angel down there, though. You think we could get up to the second floor from the outside?
Yeah, I think we can make that happen. Can I kind of scan the outside of the building to see if there's any climbable situations going on here?
You could potentially climb this area, but it is rotting and dilapidated, so it could. You don't know until you try. Alert figures, but there's definitely areas that are climbable.
All right. Yeah, can I make a go at it then? What's the worst that could happen, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot that could happen.
Go ahead, make me a athletics check to climb.
Oh, can I do acrobatics?
Athletics to climb.
Damn.
As you are moving upwards, you're able to climb the front of the house towards one of the windows to peek inside. Go ahead, roll for me a stealth check. Alright. As you pull yourself up to look in on this room, you see that this window doesn't actually come to a room but to a hallway where you see other figures moving about, likely part of the gang. You see another pixie, or maybe the same pixie that Avi had seen. There's a Spriggan, some more goblins up here.
Can I creep into this window and then set up like a rope tie around something heavy on the inside?
I'm going to ask for another stealth check to open the window.
How's that?
Okay, yeah. As you are able to open the window, it slides up. It seems that the figures that are posted as a guard out here are none the wiser of your entrance into the house.
Excellent. And I will go about setting up a tie for all my comrades to have an easy access in. I have 50 feet of rope I can use.
All right. Can you roll for me a survival check to tie this off?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. You throw the rope down.
I'll start climbing.
Okay. You climb upwards. No check needed to climb, but go ahead, roll me a stealth check to get inside. Okay.
I'll go up after Cecil.
Okay. No roll to climb, but I will ask for a stealth check to get inside.
Yep. Okay.
Boy.
Did not.
Boy. Big man. And you hear one of the goblins turning to an ogre that is posted nearby in the hallway. Yeah, did you hear something? No. Huh. I thought I heard a clamoring of some sort. You want to go in and check, make sure that none of the them prisoners are getting rowdy? I did it last time. Are you not seeing the sprout? Nods over to a Spriggan. Fine, I'll do it. And they get up and head into one of the rooms that are being guarded in this hallway. So what are you guys doing now that you are inside the big house?
Oh, we got the drop on him.
Did we see which room that Spriggan went into?
You saw them. Yeah, it's one of the more guarded ones. You see
Mm-hmm.
that there was two figures on either side, goblins, but
Gotcha. I mean, if we start a fight, we're not just fighting the ones up here. The ones downstairs are going to come up as well.
Yeah, no. Maybe if we're quick and quiet about it, we can take care of these guys, though.
We could try to be.
I mean, you I can always put myself out there as a distraction. You know, I can
Yeah.
run in, let them beat me up while you guys get in.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You're okay with doing that?
I mean,
look,
they're likely gonna beat me up no matter what. This way I get to choose it on my own terms. Can I ask you guys to hold my teeth? I don't want them stealing him.
Yeah, give them here. Oh.
I gotta find the pliers.
Oh my goodness.
There.
Go on.
You see very quickly, it's about 4 teeth, off the sides and the back that, Catterick takes out that are, gold, and places them down in Bracken's open hand. And then he hands the pliers over as well.
All right, and I'll just put them in a small compartment in a bag.
He looks between Avi, Bracken, Cecil, and the others that are here, and then also chooses Bracken once more as he takes the nicer clothes from underneath his shirt. Hold these two.
All right, you got your own spot in the bag right here.
Yeah, your clothes aren't pretty, so I don't worry about you taking them.
Oh my goodness. Really ought to get him a bag of his own.
Yeah, probably. Hey, as a reward for doing good on this mission, that's something we could do.
I just want my teeth and pretty clothes back after this.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get them back.
He eyes you warily as you say that, as if he's been burned before.
You're gonna get your stuff back.
Okay. So, whenever you're ready, I'll just run down the hall, past the guards. I don't know, maybe I'll try and smack them on my way, and then I'll run down, and try and pull them off of the
Just don't get yourself killed, yeah?
I can't make that promise.
Well,
Right? I really don't like this.
I mean, it's just a suggestion. I'm not the smart one here. That's you guys.
Yeah,
You're the big ones. You tell me what to do.
you're very brave to make this suggestion. It doesn't sit right with me. But if it's what you want to do,
Like we said before, I really don't know once. But y'all are the big people, and if you need me to do something, you just tell me and it's done.
But I really don't want you to get hurt if you don't need to.
Hearing himself be called one of the big people, Bracken puffs his chest out a little
Fucking.
bit.
Why don't we stick together instead of you running off?
All right, plan B
We're
then.
we're a team.
Uh, team. Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
And you can see where he's kind of in the thought. The tongue goes to the area where he's already pulled the teeth out in
We'll
preparation.
we'll go over that later. Just know that's what we are.
And it's different from a gang?
It's different from a gang.
Okay.
Hey. Let's get Ansel, yeah.
I don't know you guys all that long, but I don't know, Ansel seems a good bloke. What's our plan? Just rush in or...
I mean, that's never failed us before.
Yeah, I'm counting a few guards. That's just kind of where I'm concerned.
Yeah. Go quiet as long as we can. Yeah.
That works.
So, just to make sure that I'm understanding this right,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to stealth, like trying not to make noise, straight down the hall towards the door?
Yeah.
Alright. You've seen the guards. They
Mhm.
are where you will be passing by. Like, they're in front of the doors and throughout the hallway.
Okay. Hold on.
Like, right now, you're in, like, a little alcove in the upper floor from the window.
Mm,
And you see the hallways and the doorways and everything down. And there are guards in that hallway.
right.
And then there are two on the side next to the door itself that you saw the Spriggan go into. There's the Spriggan, and there's another goblin and an ogre guard out here.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, goodness. How far away is the ogre?
The ogre would be about maybe from where you're at 30 feet.
Okay. And there are people close by him?
Not like right next to him, on the other side of the door from him. Like, you've got uh ogre, goblin that was
Mm-hmm.
talking to the ogre. There was the
Right.
Spriggan, but the Spriggan's now in the other room. The two other goblins.
Okay. We can handle goblins. That's fine. Um, can he make me a con save?
Sure. That is a 21 con save.
Yeah. Okay. He's he is not blinded. Um,
Hey, Puny. Something just tried to get in front of my eyes. Keep alert. And you can see now that they kind of sit up a bit more.
I don't think we can avoid a fight.
Alright, well, let's give it to him then.
Let's go then.
This will probably draw more.
I'm aware.
Okay, I'm with you.
Oh, this sucks so much. Okay.
Alright. So, as you all prepare to rush in, do you do anything or do you just go for it?
I mean, why not just go for it, right?
If we're just going for it, I'll step out and I'll firebolt the ogre.
I will sprint in and just flying knee someone.
Well, since these are all combat intense, as you guys step out, I will ask for initiative rolls, please.
No surprise round because we got in all sneaky beaky.
They are now aware someone tried to cast a spell on them.
Yeah, I screwed up.
No, it's okay.
You're
We
doing
still
great,
got
Avi.
this. We still
I'm
got
so
this.
stressed. I just need to get my friend.
So it'll be Avi, Bracken, and it'll be our brutes. And then Ogre. Cecil. So, Avi,
Mm.
you are the first to act. What is it that you will be doing?
I'm gonna step out and throw a firebolt at this ogre.
Do it.
I will. It's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 8 fire.
You throw the firebolt, and as it hits, there's the sizzle as it crackles against the skin. Ew. Hey! Interlopers! Bracken. It's your turn.
Yeah. Whoever's the biggest.
That would be our ogre.
Boom, boom, boom.
All of them hit.
Oof. 18 points of damage.
Alrighty. Our it's gonna be our brutes go. You hear footsteps down from the bottom, beginning to organize and run. And the goblins that are present are going to rush forward. Bracken, you are the closest, which means that you got 3 spears coming to try and
Uh,
jab you. You've got a 13,
nope.
got a 16,
Matches.
and a 22
Yep.
for that is 8 points of piercing damage from one and 9 points of piercing damage from the other.
All right.
Then it is our ogres go. And our ogre is going to roar and... Actually, we will come back to our ogre's turn here very shortly as we are about to take a ad break. So, with the roar of the ogre, we will be back here very shortly. So stick around with us, and we'll see you soon. Alright, we're picking back up in the middle of battle. We have the ogre that is roaring right in front of Bracken, who just ran up to punch it. And It is going to respond with some punching of its own. An 8 misses, I'm sure.
Yes.
And then we've got our second punch, which is a 12. So you're fine.
Correct.
And Cecil, it is now your turn.
Is the brute the only thing I could hit if I was within 5 feet of Bracken?
You would have your choice of 3 goblin brutes or the ogre.
Okay, I want to hit a goblin brute, but I just want to be within 5 feet of Bracken.
Easily done.
Nice crit, bad damage. Thank you, server rules.
End up doing a total of 22 damage that round. That brute is starting to look a little rough. And it is our mage's go. That pixie that you had seen flying about earlier comes back down the hall, and oh, we've got a +1 to all attacks for the rest of the session. So, the pixie is going to release a bolt of arcane energy, and will be doing so at that is going to be at Avi. But I'm pretty sure that a 7 misses.
Yeah, you'd be right.
So you are fine, Avi, and remain unhit. And it is now your turn, Avi.
Cool. We're gonna throw a firebolt at whoever just hit me. That's at 25.
Oh, most definitely.
9 fire.
The pixie is gone.
And we'll give a bardic to Bracken.
Bracken gets a bardic.
Another bardic for Bracken.
Bracken, it is your turn.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep going for the ogre. Ew. And we'll flurry of blows this one. We will bardic that just for the sake of it. It's D10, yeah.
8.
D8.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm assuming those all hit.
Yep.
All right, that'll be 18, 36 points of damage.
Ogre goes crashing down.
Excellent. And I will move to flank with Cecil.
Alright, as you move into behind one of the brutes, flanking now with Cecil, the brutes follow this movement, and that is going to be a 1 spear at Bracken, 2 spears at Bracken, and then 1 at Cecil, who just came up. 17 to hit Bracken,
It does.
and 17 to hit Bracken,
It does.
and a 13 to hit Cecil.
No.
Bracken, you are looking at 9 points of piercing damage and 8 points of piercing damage.
So 17.
And as you hear footsteps again rising now up the stairs, the door has opened, the one that the Spriggan had moved out of, and now the Spriggan stands there and is going to move into battle, and we'll go for Bracken, as you are now the closest to it. And that is a 15, which I believe just misses.
Yes.
Alright, so you feel where the vines try to move around and grab hold of you, but are unable to do so. And Cecil, it's your turn. You are in a flank with Bracken on one of the brutes.
I will attack that brute.
Go for it.
23.
Yes. Alright, as your hammer crashes down against the goblin brute, it's starting to look a bit hurt, a bit damaged. Not as bad as the other one that you were in front of, but definitely showing it. Anything else from you, Cecil?
That's it, thank you.
Okay. We have a mage that comes up the stairwell and looks to you all, and it sees Bracken, sees Cecil, sees you, Avi, and Ron, Lorcan, and Ulkis all kind of run ahead, Kadrib shortly behind them, and you hear where Ron is. We'll try and keep them off of you as you fight up here. And so they rush down to meet with the mage that just comes forward and try and hold off some of the ones from the ground floor. And Javi, it's your turn.
Can that Spriggan make me a wisdom save?
Sure, the Spriggan can make you a wisdom save. The Spriggan can fail a wisdom save too.
Oh, love it.
What happens?
Well, he takes 28 psychic damage. And he has to run away.
Cool. So he runs as far as he can, which is back to that door he came out of, which is now closed again and is up against the door. Has taken quite a bit of damage. Anything else?
We'll get a bardic to Cecil.
Cecil gets a bardic.
Cecil gets a bardic.
Oh my goodness.
Why do you have to repeat it like that?
That's a bardic for Cecil.
The fact that you just like drag it out, oh my gosh. Bracken, it is your turn.
Still in a flank, I'm assuming?
You are, yes, still in a flank, because that guy's still up.
Excellent. 12 and a 19.
The 19 will hit the brute.
12 points of damage there, and I'll just go for another.
Yeah, that for sure hits.
So 22 points.
Brute is down.
Excellent.
No more brute there. But you do have two others that are on you.
I will turn to face them.
And as you now turn to face them, one of them facing you, the other one still looking at Cecil, it is our brute's go, and you can hear the grunt as Ulkis and Lorcan are fighting against some brutes down on the stairs. But you still have the ones that are in front of you, and they're going to take some stabs down at some toesies.
Oh, rude.
22 to stab Cecil's toesies. And a 7 to stab Bracken toesies.
No toesies here.
My toesies are in danger.
Oh no!
That's
My
6
toesies are
toesy
safe
damage.
to try. Unbelievable.
I'm vulnerable to toad damage.
Oh no! Not
That's
the
a
vulnerability.
double toesies damage.
So as the spear strikes down, there's the clang as it impacts against your foot. And it is our
They got him in his Achilles toesies.
Spriggan. Our Spriggan's gonna go. Spriggan now aware of themselves, shaking themselves loose of the dissonant whispers, is going to run back up towards where Cecil is and try and get a hold of you. But I'm pretty sure that a 4 misses. So,
Yeah, it misses.
That is totally fine. Cecil, it is your turn.
Can I swing at this guy who stabbed my toesies?
You can 100% swing at the guy that stabbed your toesies.
It's a 19 hit.
Oh, most definitely.
How about a 15?
A 15 hits as well. 2 heavy swings of your warhammer, each cracking against a different part of the body, and the goblin brute drops down, leaving just the one that you and Bracken are in a flank on. At least that are up here at this current time. Anything else from you, Cecil?
That's it.
All right. The mage squirrels out of the collection of fighting that's on the stairwell, a little scraped up, but as it does so, focuses its eyes on the figures here and is going to take a aim at Cecil, as releasing the this bolt of energy. That is a 13 to hit.
No.
Alright. As the crackling energy is released from the hands of this goblin, you can see where the magic shifts in colors and different types, but as it crashes against the wall, losing any of that. And with that, it is the end of our mage's go. Avi, we come back to you.
I'm throwing a firebolt at that mage.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a 13.
Unfortunately, the 13 does not hit. As it crashes forward, the figure is able to move out of the way before the flames catch a hold.
Okay. It's a bardic for Bracken.
Good old bardic.
Oh my gosh. Bardic for Bracken, commission one.
Yeah. Yes, I
Uh,
put it in a little cookie jar.
Oh my goodness.
Bracken, it does come to your turn.
I take it there's one guy left, right? If my count's right.
You have one between you and Cecil that you are flanked on. And then you've got the mage and the spriggan here as well.
Okay. We'll go for the guy I'm flanked with first.
Heck yeah.
Oh boy.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah, it is a nat 20.
Oof.
2d8 plus 4. 11 points. Is it 21 points of damage? Is that guy still up?
Well, ours is a little different because you get the 8. the
Oh, that's
5,
right.
so
That's right, my
that'll
bad.
be, yeah, no worries. 8, 5, 4, that's 17. That's 27 points of damage. Yeah, he's up, but he's looking real bad.
Well, you know what they say. Punch him again. How about another 10?
With another 10, your fist cracks right against the side of this goblin. You can hear the jaw slam shut as the body hits the ground.
Let's go.
So there's no more brutes that are currently up on the second floor, but you do have the spriggan as well as the mage.
I will make moves on the dweeb.
Okay, so you make moves onto the mage. And as you do so, you hear from the down on the stairwell from the first floor. Let me up! On the boss here! And so, it seems that you've got some attention on you. It's our Spriggans go. Spriggan looks between where Bracken's going for the mage and where Cecil currently is with the hammer. Thinks Cecil is perhaps the bigger threat, because that hammer looks scary, and is going to try and wrap its arms around you. Them viney arms. Nope, that is a natural one. So as the vines kind of stretch out around you. You're able to duck under them, Cecil, as it comes to your turn.
I don't see the guy who declared himself the boss, right?
No, you only heard him. It seems that he's trying to get up from the first floor to the second currently.
Okay, how far are we from the door that we're trying to get into?
You are perhaps 20 feet from where you currently stand, but you do have the Spriggan in front of you between the door.
Yeah, okay, I'll attack the Spriggan.
Go for it. Alright, as your Warhammer comes forward, it gains the momentum, and as you strike against first the legs and then the midsection, you are able to knock the Spriggan down as it falls flat across the ground, leaving the pathway more or less open for you to the doorway. That is your action. Do you do anything else on your turn?
He's down.
He's down.
I'm gonna move to the doorway.
All right, so as Cecil, you move towards the doorway, you hear the mage. Oh, no, you don't! I need for you, Cecil, to make for me a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna add, can I add a bardic to that?
You can.
Is it 8 or 10?
It's an 8.
17.
You feel the area around you get lighter as the physics and gravity begin to shift with the magic of this goblin sorcerer mage. But you are able to resist the levitation that it tries to press against you. So you stay firmly on the ground.
He is a dweeb, get him.
Yeah,
Goodness.
Avi, it is your turn.
Okay, great.
grab his spell book.
It doesn't have one.
Oh, I hate it so.
He's hiding.
Can he make me a wisdom save?
Sure. That's a 6.
Oh, bless him. It's 22 psychic, and he needs to run away somewhere.
Cool. He runs back into the mess of fighting that is on the stairs.
Good. I'm gonna start making it my way towards the door.
Bracken, since you are right there, if you would like to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you should never ever have to ask that question. I absolutely can and will always take an attack of opportunity when able.
As the figure turns to run, you catch him, just clothesline him, and the goblin mage drops down. There's some sort of snap of bones and goes still. So that was... Anything else on your turn, Avi?
I'm just running to the door, that's it.
Run into the door. Bracken, it is your turn. You heard that there was the boss coming up. God, I can even hear it now that someone's put it down. So you have the door, you have the fighting where your companions are trying to hold off keeping these figures, some of them breaking through the lines to get up to the second floor. What are you doing?
I will move to meet the boss best as possible.
How much movement do you have?
I have 45.
Yeah, I would say even through the mess of what's on the stairs, you'd have enough movement to get to the boss figure, which you see is this sort of large, very muscular goblin. He's got a broken monocle, and you can see where like it's bent out of shape. The crack goes through the lens, and then like he's just buff as hell.
I want to punch him in the monocle.
Okay, punch him in the monocle.
And we'll go for a flurry of blows.
Okay.
3 hits.
Yeah, that looks like 3 hits.
And that'll be 27 points of damage.
So, 27 points of damage into the boss, and you hear... Damn, Blame Fave, you need help. Oh my god.
Oof.
As you take these 3 hits, and they hit into the figure, repeatedly cracking more of the monocle, you dare hit Bolkosk? And it is now our brutes go, which means Bolkosk gets to go forward, and he rears up and is going for 2 fists, but you can see that on his knuckles are these metal implements with pierces, almost look like welded on spikes.
Gotta
And
compare those.
that is a 24 on the first punch.
That hits. But we will scarf it.
Alright. And then the second one comes forward, also caught by the scarf. Puny whelp using shields. And it just seems to frustrate him more, gets him angrier, more revved up to fight. Cecil, what would you like to do?
How far is the boss from me? I know Bracken ran quite a ways.
The boss is close to the bottom of the floor. If you try to get through the mess of fighting that's on the stairwell, it would take you maybe about 35 feet of movement. However, you could just jump over the railing, and then it would take you from where you would jump over up the stairs, about 15 feet of movement.
I mean, I can't not, since you offered.
I mean, just giving you some ideas.
I accept.
Okay.
As I'm flying in midair, I will say in Goblin, looks like a puny boss to me.
Go ahead, roll me an intimidation check as you're doing this.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Oops.
So, you know, it's a really cool superhero landing and everything. There's the crack of the wood underneath your feet, and you've got a few of the goblins sort of shivering in their boots. But
Or like shivering in their teeth.
that is your movement, part of your movement. You still have the 15 feet, which you can reach the boss easily. And so now you stand near Bolkosk. What would you like to do, Cecil?
I would like to hit him with my warhammer, please.
Yeah, go for it. If you would like, you can even get into a flank with Bracken.
Yeah, if there's room. Is it 19 hit?
19 will hit Bolkosk.
Ooh, how about a 16?
Well, 17, because you get the +1.
Oh yeah, 17.
17 hits.
Not great damage, but that's it. That's my
Alright.
turn.
So,
And he's hit with the unwavering mark, so if he attacks anyone other than me, he has disadvantage.
okay, sounds good. It is then going to be back to Avi, your turn.
Mhm. Goodness. We're gonna keep moving to this door. I gotta get Ansel.
All right. Yeah, you get to the door. Guys, I live with a child.
Yeah.
live with a child too. Sandwich.
Like, oh, sandwich.
Sandwich, I love you.
Sandwich.
So, as you are moving to the door, yeah, you can easily open it, and you see that there are 4 figures inside. You have, Ansel, of course. You see that he is gagged, as well as 2 cypress sprig guards, and a young dark elven woman, seems to be wearing noble's wear.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Now they had multiple rackets going.
Let's start the process of getting. We'll get to Ansel first to start the process of getting him taken care of, and we'll get to the rest of them.
All right, so go ahead, give me an athletics check to break the bindings.
Oh, could I use my dagger to help?
Yeah, I'll say that dagger will provide advantage using a tool.
Okay, good. Lord knows I need it. That's a 13.
13. All right, so you're getting in there and you're starting to break through some of the rope bindings, but it's a little slow going as you keep looking over your shoulder, hoping that no threats come forward.
Mm-hmm.
But you're getting there. You're working on it. And then Bracken, you are in you're in the middle of a scuffle, but you have Cecil providing you a flank on Bulkosk, as well as some of the other figures starting to back away from Cecil. It seems that they might be a little intimidated by your companion.
Well, we're gonna have to keep going on Bulkosk here.
Okay.
Boom. And a boom. And we're gonna go for a flurry. We're just gonna go full out. Ba-bam. And a ba-bam. I take it those all hit.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, 988 or 9987. That's gonna be math. 15.
I got you.
All right, cool.
Got my calculator here. I'm going.
Is saying math over and over help?
No, but it lets people know I'm thinking.
Gotcha.
And then takes longer to think because you have to think about the math while saying math.
Mhm.
Yes, of course.
So, yeah, no, as you are punching into this figure, it is, he's starting to look a little rough. His monocle is fully broken. All that's left now is the frame. More bent than it was before. And anything else? Get him, Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything else on your turn, Bracken, yeah?
Nope.
Alright. Our brutes are gonna go. Some of them are now disengaging to move away from Cecil, which leaves more room on the stairs for your companions to get in to continue the fight around you. But Bulkosk seems to turn towards Cecil and, what do you say about puny? And he is going to take those spiked fists and go straight for the face, Cecil. The first attack is a natural 20.
Okay, good for him.
The second attack is a 19.
I'm gonna use a warding maneuver on the second one.
Okay.
It's an automatic miss.
So,
Yeah, my AC is 19, so.
heck yeah. As you move out of the second one, the first one does impact, that'll be 10 points of piercing damage from the attack right across the face.
That was a crit?
Yeah, it's only a punch. That's why he's got 2 of them.
He's got brass knuckles.
Yeah, and that helps. It does piercing damage and ups the die. Not everyone has got cool warhammers like you, gosh.
It's okay.
How much
You'll
that
get there.
Warhammer costs? Like 40k?
Can I leave now?
I
So just
Cecil,
Games Workshop's listening. Don't say that on the stream.
it is your turn, Cecil. What are you doing?
I'm gonna spit blood out on the ground and smile at him and swing back. $22.
For sure.
Is he still up?
Cecil, would you like to paint a picture here?
oh, I guess he's not a.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a spinning backhammer to sweep his legs and knock him on the ground, and then just as he's on the ground, one big overhand smash right on the head.
Heck yeah. As the hammer comes down, there is the crack and squelch of the aftermath, and you see all around you the figures that weren't intimidated by you before definitely seem so now, as you have taken out the boss.
Just think, yeah, puny. That time in common.
So, anything else from Cecil?
That's it.
Avi,
Mm-hmm.
you are working on Ansel's bindings.
Yeah.
What would you like to do on as your turn comes up?
Well, I gotta get him out. I gotta.
Okay. Athletics check. If you're still using your dagger, you've got
Mhm.
advantage.
Another 13.
All right. You snap through the last remaining ones, which allows Ansel to go for the gag and release it. Thank you.
You alright? That hurt you?
I've been better.
Okay. But give him a hug before I move on to the next person.
All right. Just roll here to see who you move on to. You move on to one of the cypress breaks.
Okay.
So, as you are now moving there, Ansel will move in to provide assistance and help out on that front. Bracken, around you, people seem to be perhaps scared and intimidated and looking like they might be trying to leave before anything worse happens to them.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all back up.
Roll me an intimidation. I'll say with advantage.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't.
Oh, not that it matters. As you puff your chest out, as the scarf settles around you, and you press this intimidating aura outwards, the people do respond. And as it comes to their turn, those who hadn't disengaged before disengage now and begin to scurry out of the dilapidated house. You get plenty of, "This ain't the last of us. We'll be back with more of us. You took down one brush, but there's others." But they do seem to care about their own self-safety.
As they just take off, I'll just hit him with a, "Yeah, your mother. Now get.
Damn.
Scram."
Damn.
Tell
Damn.
him.
So. And at the end, Catarib just kind of jumps on after everyone else is gone. Yeah, and your clothes aren't pretty.
Yeah, boom. Yeah, you tell him, little man.
Did I do good?
Yeah.
Great. Can I have my teeth?
Yeah, here you go.
So, as
What teeth? Nah, I'm just.
I don't want to get violent with you big people, but those are my teeth. I
There you
need 'em.
go.
So, as combat comes to an end, Catarib's just gonna start sitting on the ground and pushing teeth back in.
My goodness.
But you are able to free the upstairs. You're able to free the cypress sprigs, as well as the noblewoman who as she is freed, kind of shakes off the gag and, uh, well, thank you for the rescue.
Oh, of course.
May I ask who you are?
I'm Avi. It's Ansel, one we
Yes.
came for.
I've made Ansel's acquaintance. Our friends here, and she nods to the cypress brakes, are quite talkative. Um,
Yeah, they are.
And do I recognize him?
no, these are not any that you recognize.
Thank God.
I am Lyriantha. I am daughter to Lord and Lady Gilforn.
Well, they must have had a price on you, huh?
Yes, though it is not anything that isn't of my own doing. I was caught in a dangerous game of intrigue between myself and a very seedy Eladrin, and the swamp muck were very opportunistic for the ransom of myself. But enough of what ended up getting me here. Where are we on to next?
Um, well, we can certainly make sure you get to where you're going or where you need to be. Um,
Where I need to be is quite stuffy. You all seem very exciting. Ansel has told me that you are adventurous.
yeah, I suppose.
Well, then I would like to continue on with you all, wherever you may be heading next. I'm sure you have
Oh,
an idea of how to get out of this house, yes?
well, yeah, now that uh, it's cleared out, we can just go out the front door, I suppose.
Well, then let us be on our way.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Cecil's gonna proudly yell back, "Watch your step!" as they go past the big dead boss.
You see, again, she kind of, she has these noble robes on, so she moves them out of the way, and lets the skirts begin to flow once more, around the... You see that she wears sort of like this flowing overcoat over top of, very form-fitting athletic clothes that have been tailored to herself, and just holds herself with an air of not so much importance, but propriety, as if she is expecting to be witnessed and watched at any moment, and is making herself, well, proper. Oh, I don't think that I caught your name. And she looks down to you, Cecil.
I'm looking at everybody else nervously.
She's nobility. You know the drill.
That's
Uh,
Cecil.
yeah.
Oh.
Uh, I prefer to be called Fortle.
Oh, oh goodness.
Roll me a deception check, please.
It's a 9.
I see. And you said it was Cecil as she looks back to Avi.
I'll just turn around. Yeah, whatever.
Uh, I mean, we have called him Flortle in the past.
I'll answer to Bagel too.
That is right. Bagel is another one that really whatever you're comfortable with. I think at this point.
I'll give a big sigh. Cecil's fine.
I'm so sorry, Cecil.
It's fine.
I really need to go to sleep. I think.
All right. Well, let's get on out of here then.
As you depart from this house,
Interesting. She didn't use my name. All right.
well, you were upstairs and you didn't offer it, so she's just assuming that you don't want to be her friend. Um, as you are heading out of the dilapidated house, you see two figures standing in the middle of the muddy streets. Dark-winged fairy Teglern and Ziravaxi, who emerges as this jade panther. Prowling forward, you think perhaps this will be another fight. When there are whistles and the sound of clattering armor, soldiers are appearing. Go ahead, everyone, roll for me a perception check here, please.
Oh boy.
It's another big 9.
All of you see about 20 militia that are coming towards this area, but Avi, you see the insignia, and it matches one that you have spotted moments ago on Lyriantha. It seems that these militia are of House Gilvorn. And not only that, at their lead is a figure, a dark elven woman who seems to resemble Lyriantha muchly, perhaps her mother. Not only do you see, all of you, the 20 militia, but there are Cypress Sprig guards as well. And
Did they book everyone to show up at the same time?
roll an insight check. Do you think perhaps this is a rescue team?
I mean, I could surmise that much, but
So you've got Teglern and Sierravoxy off to the side, and then you have what looks to be this dark elf-led rescuing of militia and city guard. What are you guys doing here, Will?
Kind of lean into Lyria. I don't think you're coming with us.
Well, my mother is not quite, perhaps, the most conventional. Let's just see what her business here is.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
Hey, everybody.
well, hey y'all.
are you calling attention to yourselves?
Did they not see us?
Well, I mean, they see the house and are moving in, but are you, like,
Oh.
making a show?
I mean, I was walking out.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
as you walk out and you start making this, give me an insight check.
Oh, goodness. That's a 12.
A 12? Okay. Teglin does not attack immediately. Perhaps it is the presence of the militia. Perhaps it is unfortunate timing.
How's y'all's evening?
The figure at the head moves forward, her face kind of concealed under most of the helmet. And I am Lady Lysira, and currently, this is now an active investigation. None of you are to leave.
Oh my goodness. But why?
You are present at what is a site of a potential crime, kidnapping.
Oh no, it definitely
That's a-
happened. Um, the kidnapping. I mean,
I am well aware as my
yeah,
daughter was missing. Now,
yeah. Well, we've got her.
I see that,
Yeah.
which means that you are now part of the investigation.
Well, you
No,
If
know.
you
no.
could please step aside from Larentia, as we will be conducting some investigative questionings.
Bracken's
Oh
gonna
boy.
lean into everybody and just go scatter.
I really want to go home, but I don't think that's a good idea. There's so many people here.
I'm
Scatter.
sure your daughter can clear this up. She got caught up in our own rescue mission.
Cheese it.
No, we're
Everyone
not running
will be
breaking.
questioned.
I mean, look, they're all wearing heavy armor and stuff. We can get the
We're
hell out of here.
we are not. There's no way we can outrun all of them, Bracken. You think? Use your brain.
We're a
I
smaller
know your
group.
brain is new. I know that your brain is new in this situation. We no. We.
Okay, look, I'm just saying we could do it. But
I
where
don't think
As
we can.
you've been having this conversation, Lysira has been moving closer and closer. And Lyrentia, she's just she's kind of big with the guard stuff.
Mhm.
Answer your questions. I'm gonna be in the questioning too, so as long as you're truthful, you should be fine.
Yeah, sure.
So as Lysira gets closer, she looks to her daughter. Go, give your testimony. Yes, Mama. And she heads off to one of the Cypress Sprig guards. And the woman looks to you all. All right. We will be very orderly about this. One at a time, each of you will give your testimony of what has happened here and answer any of my follow-up questions. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh boy. Bracken's already sweating a little bit.
She looks to Bracken first.
Damn.
Tell me, what led you here? And what has occurred?
We got a ransom note for our friend, and we don't pay no ransoms, so we came and sort out our business our own way.
So you arrived to the house. How did you get inside?
Carefully.
Her eyes narrow.
I'm not lying. It was careful.
You are avoiding any direct answers.
Through a window.
And from there, what did you do?
Got my team in and proceeded to beat ass, ma'am.
She looks you over. Then looks to Cecil next. Tell me, what has brought you to this house, and what has occurred inside these walls?
You know, you can ask everybody.
Our friend was taken and being held hostage. We came and freed him along with your daughter. Things got a little messy. There's some evidence in there still. And probably on my Warhammer still.
She takes in your statement and seems to keep a critical eye on you before she moves in front of Avi. What has brought you to this house? And what has occurred inside?
As she says that for a third time, Bracken's kind of down at the other end, kind of doing a mocking. Just to himself.
Our friend was kidnapped. We came to rescue him. We took out a bunch of guards and we got him out.
Very well. She departs from where you guys are, moves to some of your companions that are about, seeming to go for the same interrogation. She goes over to her daughter, has the same presence. Lyriantha comes back to stand next to you all. And as much as I hate that the others got away, at least they don't have to deal with my mother. She's a bit intense. Are you guys all right?
Yeah, we're fine.
It's at this point that Lysira comes back over. Still very regal posture, but not as commanding. All right. I have had a conversation with my lieutenants. Each of you has presented your understanding of the events. So let me offer you my thanks for rescuing Lyrenthia. Lyrentha. Sorry. Lyriantha. I'm all over the place with names tonight.
Normally that comes without a massive interrogation, but you know what? You're welcome.
She narrows her eyes. As a show of gratitude, you are invited to my estate in Atravenza to recover from your battles and to join us for supper this evening.
Oh. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, all right. Honestly, that makes up for it. Hey, you ready to go from rags to riches, little man?
Oh, wait, I get to go with the big guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did the work on the yeah.
Wear your pretty clothes at dinner too.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna need all your teeth for this one.
I'll just put them back in.
There you go.
Well then,
Is Tegrid or whatever his name is around?
he's still present. He and Siravoxy are glaring with frustration from the shadows.
Is that one over there gonna be there?
She looks at. No, I had missed that there was perhaps another figure present for interrogation, and she whistles over to one of her guards. Please, go get testimony. And it seems that he glares even harder at you, Bracken, as you have brought attention to where he stood.
And I'll wave.
But, Lyrienta, stands with you, and, oh, mother, I lead them to the estate, since, it seems that you're quite busy, and you would have to let father know. Her mother kind of narrows her eyes and then looks to all of you.
Her eyes must be very narrow at the moment.
She's squinting and opening them, and as it is necessary. Make sure that she does not get into any more trouble. And we will see you shortly. And Lysira heads out, but Lyriantha, it seems that you guys have accommodations elsewhere. I'm sure that Mother will ask for you all to stay in the guest house. If you would like to go get your things. And
Yeah, you
perhaps
want
it's
to come with for a little
probably
bit?
safer than, where you were abducted from. And she looks over to Ansel.
You want to walk the town with us, or you got places to be?
I best stick with you all, or else my mother would have my head.
Well, there we go.
So, with Lyriantha, you're able to head back to the Precious Heart to grab your things, and she's able to lead you all the way to the Moon Ward Leaf, the upper half of the city of Atravenza, to the Gilvorn estate. She gets you set up in the guest house, and you have a bit of time before dinner will be called. Lyriantha has explained that the estate is on the northern section of the inner root bands, and as you get there, you're able to see that it is resting against a coil with a clear view of the full majestic moon on the western horizon. There's even a broad moon porch where you can relax while you're waiting for dinner. And it is here that Cecil, Ansel is the first to approach you. He's looking a bit away. You can easily read nervousness in him.
Ansel, are you okay?
I want to say sorry. I realized that it was my actions that caused much tension earlier this evening.
You did what you thought was right. I may have been caught up in my own mind. I won't hold anything against you. We'll pick up the trail. Hopefully these dark elves maybe can have some information.
Based on how
Nuts.
they grill everyone, I guarantee they have information. It's willing if they're going to give it up.
Oh shoot, I didn't even realize we had an ad in progress.
Oh,
So, we'll pause here and we'll pick back up as soon as our ads are done.
when did the ad start?
All right, so you are on the moon porch and you are waiting dinner with the Gilvorn family. And during this time, Ansel has approached Cecil with an apology for some of the tensions earlier this evening. But, well, Cecil, you have accepted the apology. It seems that perhaps there are still some lingering emotions in Ansel. It may just need some time to let this evening blow past everyone. But you do mention your hope, of course, for Gilvorn's assistance in your lead. Lorcan sticks close to you, Cecil, but he's not yet spoken. And still seems to almost be watching you. You can feel his eyes, but anytime you turn to look, he's making sure he's looking somewhere else. But you all are present on the moon, on the moon porch, and waiting. Lyriantha is also present. Currently, she has found interest in Cadrib, and in his pretty clothes. It seems that she is playing perhaps a bit of dress up as she helps fit the clothes to him. But what are you guys doing?
I'm watching Cadrib too.
Are you watching for anything particular?
Yeah, I want to know if he's pocketing anything.
Yeah, go ahead, roll for me a perception check.
Oh man.
You just spot Cadrib, sort of fussing over his outfit as Lyriantha shifts it. You see where he pulls up the side of his lips to show off the gold teeth to her. There's a lot of improper social conduct here. Not that Cadrib seems to care, and Lyriantha seems more amused than anything.
I'm hanging out with Ron. It's been a long day. You holding up okay?
Better now that we do not have one of our own missing.
Yeah.
How are you?
Same. I was really worried.
Yes, I recall that you and Ansel have a fairly tight bond.
He's helped me on more than one occasion. And I am. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Ansel. So he's the one who stopped me from leaving.
And I must give him my thanks. As she leans in and presses a kiss against your temple.
Should get good rest here. And 2 fancy dinners in a row. We're being spoiled.
To be fair, I think we have earned this second one with all that running around we did.
Worked off the first one, just like you said.
Exactly.
Mm. I'm really glad you came with us.
She intertwines her fingers with yours, squeezes your hand. As I said, the battles that you face, I will be at your side. Bracken,
Hmm.
what are you doing out on the moon porch, if anything?
I'm just having. Today's been a busy day, and Bracken's gonna have a beverage, a libation, if you will.
Yeah, you can easily, there are, house, Gilvorn staff that, come over and, so you had asked for a drink menu. Here it is, and provides it to
Oh,
you.
menu.
There is a small menu of different cocktails as well as on the back, just straight drinks that are offered.
Yeah, let me get this Faye Summer's Night Sunset. That sounds lovely. Thank you.
Of course, sir. It'll be a few minutes. When it comes to you on this serving platter, it is a full ombre of from yellow to orange, pink, purple, and it's topped with these floral garnishes. You have a drink, sir.
Ah, yes, thank you, and I'll take it and I'll do a really expressive sip in to make sure I get as much air as possible to really denote the flavors of this fine beverage.
Everyone just hears the obnoxious intake,
Slurps.
the slurps of the
The-
straw. Ulcus kind of calls over from where he's lounging. Hey, you're actually getting a drink up there, or is it just, the flavor notes?
It's someone nice. Don't be rude.
Um,
He's gonna get us kicked out.
It's kicked out. Don't be mean.
don't tell Mom. But yeah, Bracken, as you take a few sips of this, it is a fairly strong drink, hidden very much by the fruity flavors. Could be particularly uh, easy to spend a night drinking from these things and not knowing how messed up one was getting.
No, good. Because we're gonna have several.
Before or during dinner?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. So as you continue this drink, and you can of course call over the staff anytime you want to refill. Avi,
Mm-hmm.
you hear a voice in your mind. One you haven't heard since you left Vale de Mortalis. It is Zephyriel.
Hmm.
We have, Momzig and I, finalized preparations for your journey to Vale de Umbra. We have your writs for the city of Gloomdawar, and lodgings arranged.
That's wonderful news. We should be finished with business here soon.
Another sending comes to you. Are you currently in an area where extended conversation may partake.
We can be, if that's. I'll gather the others.
So as the rest of you are gathered over, Catrib coming over to see what's going on, a area right in front of Avi sort of sparks as it's a disc almost. And then you see the figure of Zephyriel on the other side. Oh, excellent. It worked. Can you all hear me?
We can hear you.
And I can hear you as well. Pleasure to see you both, as he looks to Bracken and Cecil, and then, of course, to the rest of you all. As I was telling Miss Ovi, preparations for your impending journey to Vale d'Umbra have been finalized and going well. You have writs of certification for your travel within Gloomnawar. We have lodgings, though temporary, set up for you in the Hearts Aspirants District. Unfortunately, we've not any additional leads for the Shadow Heart and where it may have been taken. Korovis, it seems, was able to steal most of the deconstructed Salvation Key.
Are we on any kind of time constraint?
Not particularly, just alerting you that when you are ready to set out into Gloomnawar, your preparations are completed.
All right.
Is there anything else you need of me? And then you hear a voice. Is it working? Can you see them? And Bracken, you recognize the voice of Terraminder.
Oh, hey, Terry.
As you call that out, a figure kind of pops into view near Zephyriel, kind of standing on her tiptoes, so that way she's caught in the sensor. Hi, Bracken. Hi, everyone.
How's everything going? Everything all right with the family?
They were fine the last time that I checked. Of course, I haven't, I can't reach back to them every day, but, I'm, hopefully, everything's fine. Still.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay.
How's everything, over there? Avi, are you still cursed?
No, we took care of that.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. You doing all right?
I'm doing alright over here, yeah.
How's everybody else?
Everyone's faring okay. There's a lot that's happening over here, but I've been helping out Mumsig and, you know, Zephyriel as well. Kelani and the others.
Good.
All right, our connection won't last much longer. Any last statements before this? Well,
We're probably bringing one back with us. We've met someone down here. They're all right.
okay. And with that kind of confusion, the portal dissipates.
Oh, I thought we would have a little bit more. She was they weren't kidding when they said that was just
Yeah.
about done.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh well, they'll figure it out.
So, with this new information, do you have any conversations before dinner begins?
Cecil's looking sick to his stomach.
You're right, Cecil.
There's a trail here to help my hometown, but we're being pulled in a different direction now.
Been that way since before.
Gabriel did say that there's no imperative time constraint.
We have time, Cecil.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, we probably also got my thing to worry about, so I'm sure we can spend time here if we need to. We can handle your stuff for sure.
Then, it is at this point, then, that you see the Lady Lysira as she approaches, and her full sort of regal wear, and not just what she had worn for the active wear before. On the arm of an equally as regal presenting dark elven gentleman, likely her husband and Lirientha's father. And as they approach you out here on the moon porch, that is where our session's going to end for this evening.
Oh.
Yep. So, we will pick up with our dinner with the where is it? The Gilvorn estate next week. But until then, please stick around. Head over to wildewitch.com. That's WILDEWITCH.com. It's where you can find us on the internet, all the fun things we've got going on. And it includes the invite link to our Discord to chat, hang out, maybe playing some games yourself. While you're on the internet, we do have Sirenscape. Sirenscape provides all of our background music, our ambiance, our sad trombone, played during dramatically appropriate times. You can check all that they can do for you and your table at sirenscape.com. And as always, may the ever-burning light ever guide your steps. Laters.